Hello, this is Paul Lennon. Good evening to you. Where was I during your brother's abuse? Where were you, Jesus, when I was being sexually abused? Part 2, the problem of evil, suffering, and pain. And Jesus responds to my provocative question. He began responding in the first part, now part 2. Part 2. Where was I during your brother's abuse? I was in the Garden of Olives, sweating blood to accompany them and expiate this abomination. Context of the problem of evil, the problem of pain and suffering, which has been broached by great thinkers since the beginning of time and especially since the beginning of Christianity. And let me remind you that you're probably well aware of C.S. Lewis's booklet on this issue called The Problem of Pain. And also, let me remind you, Rabbi Kushner's book, When Bad Things Happen to Good People. So I think I'm kind of recommending this too to give you a little bit more background. Jesus is talking to us. He's responding to my audacious question. Let me go further, dear Paul. In Gethsemane, I went through the agony of dread. With my human mind and will, I drank that bitter cup of fear. But there is still a big difference between deciding to do something and actually doing it. I did it. I followed through. I actually suffered mentally, emotionally, physically. I might even say spiritually by embracing the suffering of my capture, trial, humiliation, torture, carrying of the cross, and hanging on it ignominiously, shamefully for a Jewish person, naked, hanging naked on the cross, like a common criminal, despised, spat upon, mocked, flayed. I followed through on my mission to expiate the sins of the world and to take upon me the suffering of humanity in solidarity with all those who are killed, murdered, tortured, and abused in any way. I did not come into the world as a human being to write a wise book about pain and evil. Nor did I teach a way of coping with pain, poverty, and misery like Buddha or other religious founders. I did not try to avoid or deaden the pain. I came into this world to suffer, not only for you, but with you. And I was with you, Pepe, Jose Antonio, Alex, Saul, Arturo, Fernando, Juan Jose, in the infirmary, in the Legion of Christ Seminary, in the 50s on Via Aurelia 677, Rome, when you were being abused sexually as teens. Your abuser was abusing me because insofar as you do this to one of the least of my brothers of mine, my little ones, Anawim, my vulnerable ones, you do it to me. Matthew 18, 6, 25, 40. Jesus, what a strange God and Savior you are.